All right, in this segment of the birth series, I'm going to be finishing off the rough shaping of the neck. Here we go. I'm just taking this little microplane, and all I'm doing with this one is rounding over the wings on the headstock. Again, just more efficient than using a sander, and with a sander, you can always make a mistake. By the way, if you see some dark areas here, I got a little bit of tear out, not unusual, when I did my reaming, and I've stabilized that with some CA glue, cyanoacrylate, which is also super glue. So I've stabilized that so that when I go to sand that headstock back in one of the next segments, it will sand more cleanly, and we'll get rid of all that tear out. All right, nice symmetry for what I'm looking for at this point. Now, remember these two marks that I put on my little end cap here, and that lets me know those are the two outside marks, and if I shape to there or symmetrical to there, I know that my heel will be centered on the back of the instrument. So first thing I'm going to do is take my microplane on each side of the heel, and what I'm trying to do here is get it straight. So I'm looking for my microplane marks to go all the way up. Then I know they're close. There's a little bit more there I've got to do. Nice. And here I'm maybe a 1/16 outside of that line. So we're going to see where we come on this side. Just excess there, don't worry about that. Excess fiber coming off. Okay, you can't see, but I can over here. Again, I'm just looking to get the side of my heel in this area square to the neck. All right, I've got it. Now I'm just going to look and see, get my marks symmetrical. They are. Okay, next thing I'm going to do is shape over the shoulders of the heel. Now I've got a rounded microplane. Again here, you'll see me, like I don't sit there and concentrate on one tiny area. I'm trying to get my shape right from the beginning. I'm going to take my other microplane, the non-rounded one. I guess you would call that flat, wouldn't you? It's a little rough there because I'm going at end grain of my end cap. Now, just start to round that over. Okay. Now I just got to connect that rounding to that rounding. See, I've got my microplane tilted that way so I don't hit my fretboard and my fretboard binding. I'm close. I haven't hit it. Now the other side. So I start, you can see me turning like that as I do it so I don't wear a flat. I just can't tell you, getting rid of a flat is really hard to do. You just chase it for a while. It's like if you can get that geometry, that line, that shape set up at the beginning, then you're just kind of getting it in, working it down. So try to get the shape you want as early as possible. My flat microplane. again, just using the most efficient way to get material off. And I should say the way, just like I said earlier, it's not about speed, it's about using the right tool for the job so that you don't harm the instrument. All right, well, there we have it. I see a little bit of glue squeeze out here. By the way, I'm going to get that out of the way. Usually I do that first, but it's funny how this demo causes you to change your work habits. I'm just clearing out glue squeeze out that will get in the way of our dovetail fit. Okay, so it feels rough, it's not ready to play, but it's really the shape that we're going for. All right, that's it for this segment.